as you know, the assignment we had for last semester, obviously we're focusing on presentation skills. I gave you a line graph to do, and I said just to basically copy and just change some data on it. All right, that was just like a starting point so that you can learn how to use the vocabulary if you're going to talk about that presentation. Now, that specific graph or chart. Now we are going to make our own. So I'm going to show you quickly how to do the steps on collecting data and converting it into a type of graph or chart. All right, now we're not going to do it for every single one, but the fundamentals is the important part, and to help you understand how to do the basics. Okay, so I hope everyone is ready. All right, I'm just going to share my screen quickly. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it step by step just to show you how easy it is. Now, if you know how to do it, just bear with me, just be patient, and we'll go through it. Okay, I see that everyone, many people are taking a break. Okay, so we'll take 1 minute break. If you need to go to the loo, all right, the restroom, the ladies' room or boys' room or whatever you want to call it, please take it now, because I need everyone to see what we are doing next. Okay, let's just give everyone a minute. All right, are there any questions while we wait for the students? Any questions? Anything you want to know? Anything that you want to ask?
I want to ask like
Yes.
how to say the word loo in American English.
American. Oh,
I
the
can't remember.
American English. American English is weird sometimes. We say bathroom. All right.
Bath.
We can say bathroom, or we can say gents or ladies.
Even though if I were a man, I said I went to the lady, something like that.
Okay. If you're a man and you say go to the ladies, then it's weird. Okay. Then it means you're probably a peeping tom. Okay, which is not okay. But obviously you use it for your gender. So if I'm a man, I'm going to the gents. All right. If I'm a woman, obviously I say go to the ladies' room. Uh, or the ladies, you can just use a shorter form. However, if you don't want to indicate your sex, your gender, you just say, I'm going to the bathroom. As easy as that. That's American English. For some crazy reason, they use bathroom and not toilet. So toilet is British English and bathroom is American English. Even though there are many other words that you can use as well. For example, number one. All right. Can anyone tell me what is number one? No idea.
Toilet?
Number one
Toilet?
means to pee pee. And
Oh,
yeah, and number two means to poo poo. All right. So I'm saying, okay, please excuse me, I'm going to the loo or I'm going to the bathroom. Then I will say, sure. Are you going to be long? No. Number one. Then I know, okay, you're just going to pee pee. But if I say, oh no, normally we won't say what we're doing exactly. But if you really want to tell, you say, okay, number two. All right. And it means you go to poo poo. All right. Does that answer your question?
yes. Thank you.
Okay, so number one or number two? It's just the time difference. Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
All right, now it's very easy. I'm going to do it step by step. If I'm going too fast, please stop me, tell me, and I'll redo it. Okay, so basically, all I'm going to be doing is I just simply to get information, I used an easy one like calories chart, which I typed in there, and I just looked for a website that's easy to copy information. Now, this is the website that I'm going to be using just to copy data. That's all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share this link with you in line. I'm going to send it to you in line so that if you want to open it, you can. All right. And I want to get some information. Now, obviously, oh, here's a long list. Now, I just want 20 in total. All right, that's all I want. I want 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on fruits for now. So I'm just going to click and drag and highlight all the fruit like this. Easy like this. And I copy it by pressing Control C or right click and copy. Doesn't matter. It's the same thing. So all of you should know this. If you don't know it, please tell me and I'll redo it. Okay. Control C to copy. Then I go to Microsoft Word and I paste it. Okay. Now I want to work with this data to make it accessible. Now I need to adjust the information so that I can put it into a spreadsheet so it's easier to work with. Okay, so this is the way I'm going to do it. Obviously, I want to make it with lines so that I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to right click on the top left. You'll see a cross coming up. I right click on it and I just go to table properties and borders and shadings and I choose all. So I think all of you know this option or this choice. It's very easy and I just click OK. Now to make it easier for myself, I always, you don't have to, but I always go to the options over here and I adjust the setting to 5 or 0.05 or zero point 0.1 so that it's easier to work with. All right, that's what I normally do. You don't have to do it, but it makes it easier to work with. And I click OK, and when I click OK, you will see the changes. Okay, so now I have that. Now I want to use this information. Now I don't know how many I have at the moment, but I only want 20. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to move my mouse to the top, and when I have the black arrow, I click on it, and then I right click and I insert a column to the left. Easy as that. And I'm going to right click on that and I'm going to make it fit into my window. Okay. So if you missed any of the steps, please tell me and I'll redo it. Okay. Would you like me to redo anything? Okay, let's continue. Now, as you can see, I have a column on the left. Now, sometimes if it's difficult to work with the content, now there's sometimes some settings that I put on it. Now, I want to remove those settings. I just go to the top over here and I just say clear formatting. All right, clear formatting, and this way it will take any settings that I have on the text and take it out. Now I'm just going to put it on no spacing to give myself space, and then I'm going to drag it so that I have a column on the left. If you want me to redo any of the steps, please tell me. Okay, now I'm going to move my mouse to the top of the table, click on it so I highlight everything, and I'm going to put in numbers in the top. All right, and obviously the top one is just the topic, and I'm going to remove it, click on it, and click on the numbering. So there I've got all the numbers. Now I want to move everything to the left, so I just click on the first number, and in the top I will adjust the indent and it will decrease it and put it right on the left hand side. So there I go. So there's all my numbers. Now I see, okay, I have more than 20. Now if you want to, if you missed any of the steps, please tell me and I will redo it. Okay, if you don't say anything, it means you understand it. All right, now I have 3 columns, but for my chart I need a topic over here, a title, and I need the description over here. I need the words over here, but I only want 20. Okay, so I'm selectively going to take out the ones that I don't want. Okay, so all I do is I go to the left, all right, and when it turns to a white pointer, I can click on it and I can simply press Control X or delete. So Control X will take it out, but it will paste if I press Control V. So I'm just going to say Control X and take it out. So all the ones I don't want, I simply move it wherever I don't want it, click on it on the left, and Control X to take it out. I can do more than one. For example, if I, let's say I don't want, uh, let's say which one we don't, okay, these are the ones. So I click on it and I hold Control hold Control on the keyboard, and then I press anything else that I don't want, and Control X the same, and it will take it out. But you'll see that, oh, it only took out the text, not the row. All right, so if I want to take out the row, I need to do one at a time and Control X, and you can see I'm taking it out like that. All right, very, very easy. Now, these are the steps of choosing what I don't want, any information or data. All right, if you want me to repeat, please tell me and I'll do it. Now, I just want a total of 20. So I'm just going to delete some of this content so that I will have 20 only. All right, doesn't matter which one, I'm just checking it out randomly. Okay, so I've got 21 now. Let's take out one more. All right, now I have a total of 20. Now, I have the numbering on the left. I have the information, a list of the words. Now, I can choose if I want to have it capitalized or not. If I don't want to have it capitalized, I can simply highlight the whole table by dragging down, click and drag down. So I'm going to click, holding my mouse, and I drag it down. And then I simply go to the settings on the case and make everything lowercase. So I can make it lowercase, uppercase. I can change it to anything I want. So that is lowercase. Okay, so that will make it sure that it's just a common noun. I don't want the first letter of each word to be capitalized. Easy as that. Now the problem is that with Excel, when I have amounts, I have to have only numbers. Now you see here, I have numbers and I have letters and words over here. Now I want to take it out. So what do I do? All right, I simply double click on that word, double click, meaning clicking twice. I copy it by pressing Control C, and then I go to replace. And in replace, it will automatically appear now because I press Control C. Now replace with, all right, I can put nothing and then it will replace it like that. And you see it took it out. All right, now let me just undo it and show you. So I've copied it already. So I'm going to do it, double click, Control C. But now I want to take out all of this at once. So I'm going to click and drag, just click once, hold it, and I highlighted all of this. And then I go to follow the same steps. Replace, it appears automatically, replace with, I don't type anything, and I just press replace. And you'll see it will take it out. But if I say replace all, it will take out everything that I highlighted. Okay, now I don't want to search more because I just want to take those out. So I'm just going to say no and close. So you'll see that I have taken out the words. Now I only have the numbers left. Now I have a workable table that I'm going to use for my PowerPoint. Okay, up until here, does everyone understand everything up until here? All right, if you don't understand, please tell me.
Can you redo the number in front, the topic one?
The number meaning how to put numbers, right?
Yeah, how to remove the number from the topic on the top.
Okay, I'm gonna do the steps very quickly for you. All right, just to show
Thank
you
you.
how I did it. Okay, so let's say I'm over here. Now you can see the text is very funny and it's difficult to work with this table. So I just basically in the top left, I click on the cross, I click on it, then I go to the box over here. You see different functions, different settings, and I open the sub menu over there, the more menu, and I just say clear formatting. And I click on clear formatting. Now it's going to give me a space like that, but I want to use no space, so it is tighter. All right, because I don't want to work with a lot of space there. So I just click no space. That's it. Now I'm just going to click on the line. I drag my mouse over and you'll see it will become a double line. I click and hold and I move it so that I can have more space to work with. And all that I do is in the top, when I move my mouse right to the top line, it will become a black pointer. Once it becomes a black pointer, I just click and it will highlight everything for me. Now I want to put numbers in there. So I just go to the numbering menu. All right, you see, if I go to the sub menu, you'll see that, oh, I have many options, but I just want the standard numbering. So I'm going to click on it, numbering. Okay, now everything is there. But now you'll see that, okay, oh, there's my title. So I don't want a numbering there on the title. So all I do is I click on that number, I click on it. It will highlight a darker shade for the first one, but the others is a lighter shade. This means that I've selected that one. And I simply click the numbering again, and it will take it out. See, it took it out now. Now I want the numbers to be aligned to the left. So I click on it again, and I simply go to the indent. And I say decrease indent, and it will move to the left-hand side. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great. So I'm going to quickly do the steps again. Now I want to, because it's common nouns, I just want to use a small caps. So I'm going to highlight the words until there, and I'm just going to make it lowercase. That's it. And I'm just going to delete all the words that I don't want. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly delete what I don't want. I'm just going to randomly delete what I don't want. All right, until I have about 20. So I'm just taking the ones that we don't really use often. So 21, let's see which one. Thai people normally don't eat grapefruit. Okay, disgusting fruit anyways. All right, so now I have this, but as I said, for the numbers, the amounts, Excel doesn't work well with words and numbers mixed, so I need to take it out. So what I do is I just double click to highlight the word. I copy it by pressing Control C, and then I highlight by click and drag all the numbers to the bottom, and then I go to replace over here. I say replace, it automatically will pop in there. I replace with nothing, and I just say replace all. Replace just means one, replace all, everything that I highlighted. I'm going to say replace all. Okay, and it says, okay, it replaced everything. Do I want more? No, I don't want. I just want the highlighted, and I'm done. And I close it. Now everything is ready. Okay, so basically my table is ready to be used in Excel. Okay, that's all I need. Now, it also depends on what type of chart or graph I'm using, but for this, I'm going to use a column or bar chart. Now, this specific one is a column one. So now I'm going to go to PowerPoint. Okay, now what you need to do, this is what you need to make. Okay, but we're going to do it step by step. So now I have my table. So I'm going to go there. Now I'm not going to do any importing. I'm going to make it so you can make it from scratch. So it's very, very simple. So I just on a blank slide in PowerPoint, I just say insert chart, and it will give me many options. And I'm just going to say column. All right, we can do bar as well, but just for now, we're going to do column. And there are many types. We just choose the first type to have a standard one there, so it's not layered. Okay, so I'm just taking the first one and I click OK. Now automatically it will open up Excel for me. There it is. There's my Excel file. Now you'll see that, oh, okay, I just want one fruit for each series. So what do? I simply, in the top, I click and drag C and D, and I can right click and delete it. That's it. And you'll see that now I just have one series. Okay, did everyone follow that?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, so it's very, very easy. Now, you need to set it in advance with Excel, so that you don't have problems later on. So you see these blue lines that it blocks everything. Now that's how much we're going to use. So what we're going to do is we have 20 in total. So the blue line over here, the far right corner, we click and we drag it right down to 20 because we have 20 in total. And we drop it there. So now we have an option of 20. Now, if you follow these steps, it will make it super easy for you to do it. All right, now my Excel is ready to put in the information. Now I have to go between Excel and Word. Okay, so now it's ready. Now I go to Word. I go to my table over here, and I'm simply going to click once, click and hold, drag down to 20, words, and Control C or right click and copy. Control C to copy. I go back to my PowerPoint, and in the category 1, I just click once and I press Control V. That's it. So there is all the words that I had. Now, okay, we don't have the numbers yet. Okay, so what do? I just go back to the table again, do the same thing, click and hold, drag down to the bottom and Control C. And now I go to PowerPoint in the series where the numbers are. I click once and Control V. All right, and there it is, done for you. Now, obviously it says there's series. Okay, I don't want it series, so I'm going to take the name, and there's the name, calorie charts fruit. I'm going to highlight it. Okay, let me just make sure there is no extra text there. Going to highlight it, copy it, Control C, and go to PowerPoint. And in the series, I click in the series block, and I click or press Control V. All right, and you'll see it will automatically change everything for me. Okay, very, very easy. Okay, so basically it's almost done. All right, now I just need to make minor adjustments. So I'm going to close the Excel. All right, until here, are there any questions? Okay, no questions. Let's quickly finish this. Now I'm going to close the Excel. We can always go back. All right. Just you can open the spreadsheet by editing the data. So if I press edit data, I will go back to the spreadsheet. Okay, so we can go back anytime. Just going to show you again. Right click on it, on the graph and or the chart, and edit data, and I can open it up anytime if I want to, or if I want to make any changes. Now, I just want to make some make it visually attractive so it can look better. Now you can have many settings in the top here, the design, all right, to do it for you automatically, which saves you a lot of time. All right, so there are many styles that you can choose. All right, but if you don't want any of that and you want to make your own, then you can individually change everything. Okay, so let's just do that quickly. What I'm going to do is I want it to look exactly like this one here. So let's see how we can change it. So I'm going to click on the title, double click again to highlight everything. Okay, and then I can simply make it bold. I can change the color of the text, so I'm going to make it black. There it is. Okay, so that's done. Then the same at the bottom. I'm going to change the settings and just change it to black. Now you can make it bold if you want to. That's really up to you. All right, so that is for the titles. Now the same goes for the text and the number. So there I just click on any of the numbers, it will automatically highlight it. I change the text color to black, and the same in the bottom, it will automatically highlight it. I'm just going to change it to black. Now to make every bar or column a specific color, I can just click on any of the bars. It will highlight everything automatically, and in the right I can change the color. There are many settings. I'm just going to choose a basic solid color. All right, and changing the color by filling it a different color. So I'm just going to make it dark blue. All right, there it is, as easy as that. And by pressing on the background of the chart like this, now I have the full option, but I don't want this one here. I want the whole thing. So they see our layers here. So I'm just going to click in the top there, and I'm going to take a gradient fill. All right, it's just an angle, and I can choose, and I can change the colors here, but I want it blue as well. And basically now if I look at the two, you can see, oh, okay, I'm nearly done. What is missing? I'm missing the numbering. Okay, so I can still number it. So if I click on the bar or the column, all right, you will see that I can do a lot to this by right clicking. All right, and right clicking, I can make many adjustments here. Now the one that I want is labels. I want to add a label. So I'm going to say add data label. So label means it's going to show on top. All right, and there it is. It automatically pops up. Okay, and that way I have more or less the same information. Now, this is what I want you to make. I want you to go to get the data, all right, the same as me, all right, for the same content, and convert your table in Word, set it up, then create it in PowerPoint using Excel. Once you are done, this is what you must have. Now, I'm just going to delete this one quickly. All right, what you must have 3 slides. Slide number 1 must be your number, your name, last name, nickname. Slide number 2 must be the same as me. If the words are different, it doesn't matter, because I will send you the Word file for this content. Okay, I will send you this one here. And then on the third slide, your own. Anything. Doesn't matter what it is, 20 of anything. Okay. If you want to use the same website for but a different topic, for example, vegetables or meat, but you must have 20, you can make it anything that you want and simply add it on the third slide. You get 10 points for one correct slide, total of 20 points. Okay, any questions?
May I ask question? Can
Yes,
we change the bar's color individually?
if you want to, you can. If
Can,
you
can,
want to change it, I think you know how to change it. All right, it's simply just clicking. You see, if I click there and if I click again, so if I click outside and I click on any of the bars or the columns, it will highlight everything. But if I just want to change one, I just click on it again and it will just select that one. And now I can change the options here. For example, full line, and I can change it to whatever I want, so solid. So let's say I wanted, what color do you want, Tata?
green.
Green, okay? And there it changes to green. Okay, that's it. Very, very easy. You can change it as you want. You can make it automatic as well. So automatic will change it to any color. So you don't have to specifically choose. All right. So we can say vary colors by point and it will do that automatically for you. Okay, very, very easy. Now, if you want to change it individually, you can by using very colors is one way. Another one is to click on it twice and you can just change it for that particular one. So for example, let's say I have fruit, all the fruit that is a type of berry. All right, so I'm going to click on this one here. That's a blackberry, and all the berries I'm going to make red. All right, so that is blackberry, blueberry. So I'm going to make that one red as well. So all the berries. See if I can get it. Did I press? Okay, there we go. All right, cranberries. So you can do that as well, and you can categorize it in a type of fruit as well. All right, so whatever you want. But for the chart of fruit, I want everyone just to follow the basic format, which is this. I just want you to have this. Okay, that is 10 points. Then you have to make your own, and whatever you want to do, you can do there. All right. The reason is I want to see if you know how to get the data from the internet, put it in a table, adjust it so that it's user friendly for Excel, then import it or put the data into Excel through PowerPoint. That is the point of this exercise. All right. So, would you like me to repeat any of the steps?
Excuse me, what
Yes.
was the first slide again?
The first slice. What do you mean by slice?
Slide.
Oh, slide.
I
Okay, I
mean
heard slide.
slide.
Okay, so the first slide is this one here.
No, I mean in the PowerPoint.
Yes, that's what I mean. So it means that
Okay.
you must recreate mine. Okay?
Excuse me, I mean the first one, not the one with chart.
I mean the one you have to create by yourself.
No, the first page that has, yeah, that one.
Oh, that
Oh,
one.
it's a
Oh, that's
name.
just your name. Yes. So slide, I thought you meant for the chart. Okay. For on your PowerPoint, the first slide is just your number, your name, last name, and nickname in that format. Slide number 2 is you must recreate the same chart like me. Exactly the same. It must be exactly the same. You must find the same format. Okay. And number 3 is your own of anything. Okay.
Okay,
Now
thank you.
I don't want to send you this file. I want you to create it by yourself. But if you want to see what fruit, all right, I used, then you obviously I will send you I don't want to send the PowerPoint because then you're just going to copy and paste. Okay. I will send you a screenshot. Okay. So you can recreate it. And I want you to try to get it the same as mine. All right. So I'm just going to say print screen and I'm going to send it in line like that for you. So you can have it the same as me. So recreate it. All right. Duplicate it, meaning to recreate it and then make your own. Okay. This will show me that you know the basics of working with data and graphs, specifically for column at the moment. Okay. Any questions? Okay, any steps that you would like me to repeat before we finish? Okay, so I'm gonna
Maybe no for now.
okay. If you get stuck, no problem. I'll set up the assignment in in Microsoft Teams for you, and you can upload your project there. That's all. You just need to upload like 3 slides like this, a PowerPoint file, not PDF, PowerPoint. You need to upload PowerPoint file. Okay, because you need to show me how you've converted the data. All right, because if I go to the PowerPoint, I can click on it anytime and I can see how you have put the information. But if it's a PDF, I cannot access any information. Okay, so it must be PowerPoint. All right, I think everyone has PowerPoint. You have online PowerPoint as well. You can access PowerPoint through Microsoft Teams as well. Okay, all right, so if you get stuck, then I will help you again on Friday. Okay, because we have class again on Friday if you get stuck. So I'll make the deadline like Sunday. That should be okay. So if you get stuck, we can still discuss it again on Friday. But Friday, we will focus on talking about the column chart. Okay. Any questions?
Teacher,
Yes.
do we need to make a video of the presentation or not?
Yes. Which one?
The bar graph.
Yeah, the bar graph, bar and column is the same thing. Okay, just the angle that is different. So bar, so I'm just for the one that you're making now, all right, that you're gonna make now, you're gonna present that.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so you're going to talk about it as well. So we're just doing it in steps. The first one was just like a practice so that you know the technique of speaking, but we'll discuss it again on Friday. So try to use information. If everyone use the information from the same page, I don't mind, all right, because there's more than enough information, but you can make it of anything. All right, so I just use calories chart because they normally have it in a table form, so it's easy to convert the information. Okay, if you get stuck, don't worry. We'll help again on Friday. All right. Any questions, anyone? No questions. Anything that you want to ask, please do so that I can help you. Okay, last question.
Uh,
Yes.
Teacher Mieder, I want to ask about the topic that we have to do for the graph. Is it the same topic that we have last semester?
Do you mean that for the bar?
Oh yeah, the bar.
Yeah, the bar can be anything. The we're gonna still your final presentation is gonna be the one from the encyclopedia.
Okay.
Yeah, that one because that is a various type. So if you want to make any changes to the encyclopedia information, you can. But the finals will be a big presentation of about 3 to 5 minutes. All right, talking about information. All right. But for now, this week is the bar column chart. But this
So,
one, you can choose anything,
okay, okay, understand.
any information. I will suggest calories of something is normally in a table format and is easy to convert. So that will be easy to work with. All right. You can do anything. For example, prices of cars if you want. Like Ong loves cars, so prices of cars will be another option.
Okay.
Okay, so anything you have the freedom. I just gave you an example. Okay, all right. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that you listened to me for so long. But if you missed any steps, I will be happy to redo it again for you on Friday. Okay, now this lesson is recorded, so you can always go back and watch the steps again if you get stuck. Okay, all right. If it's you get stuck at any time and you still don't understand, please send me a message in line, and then I can video call you or explain it to you as well. So provided I'm free, of course. Okay. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. I'll see you again on Friday.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay,
Thank
bye.
See you,
you. Have
teacher.
a
See
Thank
nice
you
you.
very
day.
Thank
much.
you,
Bye
teacher.
Bye.
bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
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 See you on Friday.
See you on Friday.
See ya.